Right, hey guys. So I know it's been a while that since I've been recording anything. So I'm right now a little bit busy with. So I'm writing up my PhD thesis actually. So I've been a little bit busy and I haven't been able to make any new content. But today, so in this afternoon, I'm going to Scotland, and that means that I had a few hours to kill. So I thought I'd make a little video. So so in the past, I think the past two times I recorded Modern, we played just like the normal white Death in Texas. So I thought we could try and play a bit of the Eldrazi in Texas. And I think actually this is the more popular version right now on Magic Online at least. And I have played this a lot in the past as well. However, I think it was when like Jund Death Shadow started becoming really popular. The Wasteland Strangler sort of like strategy didn't seem that exciting anymore because it didn't really kill anything. But maybe now that the Jund version is not that popular, maybe this is actually a pretty good deck to play. So the deck is pretty stock. I don't know if people normally play the slightly bigger Thalia main, but I really like her, and I think that she's really good against all the sort of like scape shift decks and control decks and stuff like that. The land base is pretty standard, like 4 Caves of Coilers, which is great because it's like a three color land in our deck. Concealed Courtyards because it's fast. Eldrazi Temple because it pumps out our big Eldrazi creatures. We have the same sort of like synergy between Ghost Quarter and Leonin Arbiter as we had in the other deck. And then I played two Godless Shrines. I'm not sure if people actually play these main, but I quite like having access to more untapped mana. 3 basics, no wastes. I don't think people normally play wastes. And then 2 Shambling Vents. And then the deck is pretty straightforward. It's like 4 Aether Vials, 4 Path, which is again great with Leonin Arbiter. With Leonin Arbiter, the Ghost Quarters become Strip Mines, in some situations at least, and Path just becomes a strictly better source to Plowshares. 4 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, pretty standard. 4 Tideholder Scholar, which is great synergy with the Wasteland Strangler. So we can exile a card from our opponent's hand, and then we can take that card out of exile, and then we can try and kill something or make something smaller. And then with the Wisp and Eldrazi Displacers, we can actually do this all over again. So yeah, so Eldrazi Displacer, super powerful. We can either, tap down our opponent's creatures if we want to make a big attack, or we can play this defensively, or we can use it to protect our creatures, and we can use it to re-blink our creatures. So very versatile card, very, very good. And with the Eldrazi Temples, this can sometimes be a 2-drop, which is also great. 4 Flicker Wisp, for the same reason as we play Eldrazi Displacer, just like a nice protective card. Can also work offensively. There's a few tricks, like you can try and deny your opponents from lands. You can use it on their Planeswalkers to make sure they can't use their Planeswalkers during that turn. And I'm sure all of this will come up during our playthrough. Then Wasteland Strangler, like I explained before, great synergy with Path to Exile and Tideholder Scholars. Some people actually play a Relic of Progenitus main. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I have played one Relic of Progenitus in the past. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. Then Thought-Knot Seer, just like it's like a Vendilion click on steroids. And if we have Eldrazi Displacer out and the Thought-Knot Seer, we can almost like hardlock out our opponent. We can just take their best card every draw step, which is super powerful, and you can win quite a lot of games in that way. And besides that, it's just a big 4/4 beta that could come down on turn 2 if we are lucky enough to draw this and 2 Eldrazi Temples. So that's the deck. I have a single Fatal Push in the main. I quite like this card against, it's just pretty good. I know that we don't really have that many ways to trigger Revolt outside of the blinking effects and Ghost Quarters and stuff. But I still think it's good enough. Like a 1-mana removal spell that says destroy target creature with a converted mana cost 2 or less, and that's all it says. That's still good in Modern. Like that's still really, really good. The Revolt, trigger is just extra bonus. So for the sideboard, I think this is also pretty standard, but like 3 Rest in Peace against like graveyard decks. I like to play 2 Selfless Spirits against control decks or grindy decks. Stony Silence against Affinity and Tron. The same goes with the Kataki. It's also good against this is also good against what's it called, Lantern Control, Aether Sworn Canonist against combo decks. And then we have 2 Kitchen Finks, which is great against sort of like aggressive decks and burn decks and stuff. And we have the ability to flicker it without Drastic Spaces and Flicker Wisps, so that's great. Zealous Persecution is good against token decks, Affinity. If we run into Elves, so Elves has like seen there's more people playing Elves, it seems. And then a single Gideon for like grinding matchups and control matchups and stuff. Yeah, so this is the sideboard. I've been fairly happy with this in the past. I haven't played this deck for a very long time, like I think 6 months or so. So I'm excited to go and give it a try. I've already joined a league, so I guess we can just jump into the queue. So this is still quite early in the morning. So what time is it? It's like 9 a.m. or something in London, England. So maybe it might take some time for us to get to find an opponent. Yeah, I mean, we've already found one. Great. All right, let's play some games. So good luck to our opponent. What we would like to play first. So the dream start is obviously going turn 1 Aether Vial. And this hand is not very exciting. So, I mean, turn 2 Thalia sometimes is really good. But then 2 Wisps might just end up being really bad for us. We don't know what we're playing against. Like sometimes this Thalia is just back-breaking for a lot of decks. So maybe that's a good enough reason for us to keep this. This is not a great hand in vacuum or anything like that. Like we don't even have any exciting Flicker Wisp targets. It's a little bit mana, a little bit land heavy as well. Oh, this is hard. I don't know about this one. I'm gonna keep it, but I'm not sure. I feel like it's not a very powerful hand, but it does have, it does have a like 1 drop in Shambling Vent into 2 drop. So I don't know. That's the thing about these Wisps, is that they're not that it looks like we're playing against maybe the Humans deck. Yeah. And they have a much better start than us. Yeah, this Thalia here is not going to be very exciting, but I guess we still have a few outs. I think in general, I think that the Eldrazi Texas deck is favored in this matchup. At least I was watching who was playing the deck. Some guy on Channel Fireball was playing the Humans deck, and yeah, go nuts. So the Kite Sail won't actually find anything. So this is sort of like a creature that comes with a duress, but we don't have anything for it to take. So okay, and we drew a Scholar, so that's good actually. That means now that we can take their biggest threat. So let's just go attacking. They don't really have any. I mean, we're not going to block. They're gonna attack with the Kite Sail freebooter next turn. So it's not like we're going to block with the Thalia anyway. So let's see what we're playing against here. Okay, so they have another Aether Vial, a Reflector Mage, and a Thalia. So Vial, Mage, Cathar, and Cigarette. So they can keep the Vial, that's fine. We probably want to take this Reflector Mage just because they can bounce the Tidehorse Scholar and get back whatever. This Thalia is going to be very annoying for us, but yeah, I think that's what we got to do. little sip of coffee here to enjoy my morning. So they're going to attack with the Kite Sail Freebooter. Yep. My guess is this is going to play out the Cathar. They did. So now we don't know what they drew, right? They could have drawn a creature they could play off the vial. So for example, if they drew like a Mayor of Aberbrook, that would be really heartbreaking or like really backbreaking. So now what I'm thinking is that we just attack with this Thalia. Maybe they have, if they, that's the thing, like they play 4 Thalia's Lieutenants and 4 2 Mayor of Everbrooks, right? But I think if they had played a Thalia's, if they had a Thalia's Lieutenant, they would probably have put it out before attacks just to get 2 extra damage. I don't know. It's a tricky one, but I think we're still gonna swing with our Thalia here. Okay, so that tells me that they didn't draw anything too exciting. So now the question is, what will we do now? So since they're tapped out, I think that we could just, I think we should just like Flicker Wisp now. Yeah, I like that. So Flicker Wisp now. Flick our own Tideholder Scholar, just to have a look what they have. They can't play the Reflector Mage anyway. And this way we just have a good blocker for... Okay, so drew another Noble Hierarch. Yeah, that's fine. Let's still just go for the Mage. So now we just have a bit more of a board. We don't have any blockers though, but if they decide to swing with everything, then we get a pretty good attack as well. I don't think they will though. Or maybe they do. So they do that without playing the Noble Hierarch first. That is curious. I wonder why you would do that. What do they draw here? And then they play the Mayor. Okay, I don't understand that at all. So we know they have a Noble Hierarch. I don't understand this. So they basically just denied themselves 2 more damage, which I find to be really strange. So we have a good attack now with the Wisp. So I think that we're just gonna do that. Definitely not gonna blink our Reflector Mage this time around. We do want to draw some sort of removal, I think. What do we do here? I don't see any point in keeping back the Flicker Wisp, because they definitely want to attack with their biggest creature now, since they can get like 2 Exalted Triggers. So let's go swinging. Let's go swinging with the Wisp, and then we're just gonna play out the Thornless here. We definitely don't want this Mayor to flip. Okay, so he decides to block. That is fine. Let's play out this Thought-Knots here. I know they only have an Aether Vial, but might as well just take it. So now we have some. Now they have something in exile that we can. So if we draw like a Wasteland Strangler, we could potentially Wasteland Strangle. So we could Flicker with, yeah, we have a few tricks. So we also have the Reflector Mage under the Tideholder Scholar, but now that we have something in exile, we could actually do that. We could use our Wasteland Strangler twice. Okay, so big attack here, 6. Yeah, I mean, I think we just take this. So now... What do we do here? So I think we want to play the Scholar just to see what our opponent has in their hand. If they don't have anything, then we can always just block. Then we can keep the Thalia back and block. Unclaimed territory that they didn't play. Okay. That's fine. So now they have a big... At the beginning of your end step. Okay. Can we attack here? I don't really think we can. I mean, they're only going to attack with one creature, right? So I think we might as well just attack with this. I mean, if they decide to attack with both their creatures, then we can block the Thalia, Heretic Cathar, with our Thalia. And that doesn't seem like a very good thing for them. So let's see what they do here. Okay, so they attack with just with her. Okay, so we take 5. They get a wolf, which is a 3/3 wolf. Jeez. Maybe the right thing here to do is just to exile this wolf. Or do we exile the Halpack Alpha? God, we really want a Wasteland Strangler here. A Wasteland Strangler here would be insane. So they're 12. We have 10. We have 12 points of damage on the board. We have an empty Tidehole Scholar that we can block with. Yeah, this is just not that great. Anyway, let's play the land. So the question is here, what do we exile? Do we exile the Halpack Alpha just to flip it over again? Or do we exile the wolf token? I think we just exile the wolf token. Then we attack with the Thought Knots here. Okay. Yeah, it's not great. They put the vial up to 4. Do they even play a 4-mana creature? Okay, Reflect the Mage. Okay. They take the Scholar back to our hand. Okay. What do you have for 4 mana? You don't have anything. I don't think they realized they put it up to 4. I think they thought that they could attack for lethal now. So now what they need to do is that they just need to attack with the Thalia. They shouldn't attack with both, because then... Okay, I don't really agree with that play, but that's fine. So we block. We trade Thalias. We chump with this Title Scholar. They don't get anything back. They play their unclaimed territory. So now we know at least they have a Reflect the Mage in hand, which is problematic. Absolutely. I mean, it's not great for us, but that was a pretty good draw. That was a pretty good draw. So take the Reflect the Mage. They have an unclaimed territory. We play our Thalia. So now we just got to make sure that we keep back 3 blockers, which we do. So attack with this Thought Knots here. Okay, so what do we want to take? Just get rid of the wolf token, I guess. Yeah. Maybe this wasn't a great attack, but so the Howlpack Alpha goes back to being a normal Mayor. Yeah, they really messed up that Aether Vial. That's for sure. I think that was a huge misplay from our opponent. Like a pretty devastating one. Okay, they played the land that we knew about. Reflect the Mage. Okay. They're gonna bounce the Thoughtless here, I guess. Yep. They get to draw a card. They play their own Thalia. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking up for us, that's for sure. They're gonna attack with this thing. We don't even have any good blockers for that. So I guess we just chump. Flicker Wisp. Okay. So let's start up with the Tidehollow Scholar. What is the last card? Another Aether Vial. Flicker Wisp. And I think what we do here is that we... Oh, I should have attacked first. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, misplayed. Okay, so basically what I should have done here, I should have attacked with the Flicker Wisp first, and then I should have blinked it, right? that was a huge misplay. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I think this could actually cost us the game now. I feel like those last 3 points of damage would be really, really, really important. So now we just take that mayor offline, so we have good blocks. Oh man. Yeah, that was just so bad. It's an interesting game though. This is only game 1 as well, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about this, which is not good. So opponent must have drawn something here, because they are thinking hard. Okay. Do your worst. So they go attack, attack, attack. No. Attacking just with Thalia. Okay. So I guess we just block. What did they draw? Okay, they play the vial. And another vial. Okay. They get their mayor back. See now, like, look, if we had attacked for those 3 points of damage, we would have won the game. So yeah, pretty brutal. Yeah, I don't think that we can actually... I don't think we can actually win this now. To play out this guy. Damn, see, ah, my God. Ah, well, that happens, right? You make misplays. So now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. We got 4 blockers. Yeah, so we can't actually attack with anything here. Oh, God damn it. The good thing now that we have this Thought-Knot Seer down, that they actually don't have that many good attacks either. Except for this Thalia, of course. That we just have to chump. I mean, we still have outs. We can still draw like a Wasteland Strangler or something like that. Tideholder Scholar. I mean, if anything, it's just a chump blocker, right? So, not the worst. So they now have 6 attackers. We got... So we could do the trick. So we actually do have... We got... Okay. So we have to just attack with this Wisp. And then next turn, we just hope that our opponent whiffs completely. So they might not see that we have Shambling Vent open here because we're missing a mana, but we got the Ghost Quarter, so we can go and find that last mana. So maybe they don't see it. And they just do like an Alpha Strike here. Okay, so we go black, colorless, then so I want to keep some colorless mana open, so we just Ghost Quarter this, we find the plains, we activate our Shambling Vent. We block the Thalia. That's 2/4. Let's see. So I gain 2 life, right? So I gain 2 here. Even if they got something, we trade, and then okay. Wow, we actually got there. Jesus. Okay, so they didn't see the Shambling Vent line. Whew. Wow, okay. Zealous Persecution seems great. Stony Silence doesn't seem great. Selfless Spirit, it would just be another flyer. Gideon to make our creatures bigger. Seems pretty good. So they don't really have any fetch lands or anything like that, right? So maybe these Arbiters are not great. Maybe a Kitchen Finks. I mean, the Thalias are okay. Maybe we can cut one Thalia for one more Finks. Try like this. Yeah, let's try like this. Okay, so we got the Zealous Persecution, which is great. And we have turn 1 Vial. Yeah, sure. So they go turn 1 Cavern. Noble Hierarch. It's a pretty good start. You draw a Displacer, which is also good. So play the Vial. Champion, okay. Okay. Attack for 1. Okay, if we draw an untapped colored mana now, then we're just gonna Zealous Persecute. And I think that should be game. We did not. Okay, so that is a bit awkward, but not completely back-breaking, I guess. So now the question is, do we play Shambling Vent or Eldrazi Temples? We can go Eldrazi Temple, play a Displacer this turn, or we can go next turn, Thought Not Seer. I think the Thought Not Seer plan is just better. Another champion. So that's annoying. So that means that they do have I mean, this is still not that bad. Okay. So what's better here? Probably just Cetus persecuting. They don't have a 2-drop, right? That seems pretty obvious. So before deciding anything, I guess we could just... We could also just like go Thought Not Seer now, take whatever 3-drop they have, and then Title Scholar in their draw step. Yeah, that's probably just better. Get a bit of information as well. So they got a freebooter we don't care about. They got Reflector Mages. They do have the Lieutenants. So they got a Guardian, Mage, freebooter. We're going to take this Lieutenant. And then in their draw step, if they don't draw another 2-drop, we're just going to take the Guardian probably. They drew Horizon Canopy, so now they can actually play one of these Reflector Mages. That is pretty devastating. I guess we still just want to take one of them. Yeah. Maybe we got a bit greedy there. Maybe we should just have a Cetus Persecution. Again, they don't want... Why don't they want to play the creatures before... Don't they want that extra damage? I don't understand. Okay, yeah. Reflector Mage. You got it. So we drew a Thalia. So here we probably just want to Wasteland Strangler this champion. Yeah, I think that's good. So they don't have they have a Guardian and a freebooter. Play out this. So the reason why I'm playing this now is that next turn then we can just blink their champion to bring it down back to 0, and then if they play like if they draw land or something now and they play both their Guardian and the freebooter, then we actually have 3 targets for the Cetus Persecution, and then we can just blink the champion. when we need to. So right now, I think we could easily take. I guess that would be 6 damage. That wouldn't be that big of a deal. Another noble. Okay. So same idea here. And then they're probably gonna play like another creature out and then attack with the champion. The problem is now if they play the freebooter. Yeah, they're playing the Guardian. So the freebooter could actually have taken our Zealous Persecution. So in this way, this is just great. Just going to attack for 6. And that's fine. We take 6 damage. No biggie. Aether Vial, do we want to take this up? We do. Okay, so we drew a Caves. Caves is good. So again, now we can, in that draw step, we can just take whatever we want, and then if they want to cast the freebooter, they can do that, and then we get another creature with the Zealous Persecution. So I think in this situation, so I don't think we want to attack with anything. We just want to go back to that draw step. And I also I'm running out of time here, so I need to make sure that I don't faff around too much. So I'm actually going to be a little bit quiet now. Just try and concentrate on the game. Take the freebooter. So they decided to lose a life to play the vial. They play another vial. And then they want to go to begin attacks. And this is when we just blow them out completely. Kill a bunch of their stuff. Okay. No. So we have how many activations? We got 1 activation now with the... So I think we want to go attacking with the Thought-Knot Seer and the Displacer. And this guy. Let's see if they block or not. So they block like that. Okay, so that's when we activate this. Give this -3/-3. Give them back this. Play Thalia. Pass the turn. So they did draw something. They drew a human of sorts. All right, they quit. Okay, so that was an intense game, but I think that despite our misplay in the first match, I actually think that we maneuvered the rest of the game quite well. Yeah, so that felt good. The 5-color humans deck is crazy, but yeah, we managed. I just gotta keep an eye on the time here because I do have to be at the train station at 1 p.m. and it's now almost 11. So maybe we can only do because I need to pack as well. Yeah. So, but let's at least do one more game here and see how we do. And then I'll still bring my laptop and stuff to Scotland. So if I have time one morning, then I can continue the games. So let's this is an easy mulligan, no colored mana. This is not great, but I still think we want to keep this. I don't think we want another Displacer though. We kind of want to draw into something exciting. Let's play out this Godless Shrine. Okay, so some sort of Jeskai deck. They got Visions out. Let's keep an eye on this. No land for them. So I think we just want to get the beats going. We don't have to kill the Ancestral Vision yet. So if they play out like a creature or something, then we can really get them. So what is this? As Foretold. Okay, that's interesting. That's scary actually. Okay, so let's go swinging with this. So basically what we can do next turn is that we can actually use one of our Wasteland Strengths to kill their Ancestral Vision. So we can take this out of exile into their graveyard, and then we can kill whatever we have on the board, right? Like this guy, for example, or itself. It's like a cute little trick that we can do. So I think now, instead of spending our mana more, effectively I basically just want to take something out of their hand, right? So As Foretold says, at the beginning of a time counter on it, once per turn you may pay this. So they could have gone Restore Balance. Okay, so they got a Gargadon, Chandra, As Foretold. Let's take the As Foretold. They must have drawn both of their As Foretold since they decided to suspend this. They drew a land. They can't play Chandra though. Suspending Greater Gargadon. Playing another As Foretold. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So now I think it's time for us to destroy this Ancestral Vision in that graveyard. So first let's swing for 5. And then we play this Thalia. Then we play this Wasteland Strangler. And we decide we're going to kill itself. And we're going to take this Ancestral Vision out of exile. And pass the turn. So let me guys know, if you guys don't understand if you guys didn't understand how I took the Ancestral Vision out of exile, just let me know in the comments and I can explain a bit better. They're going to Spreading Seas, our only source of colorless mana, which is smart, because we do have a Displacer in hand. They drew a land, but they didn't want to play. Oh, they couldn't play the Thalia, I guess. Okay, so we go attacking. And now we actually have our colorless mana. So now we can actually protect whatever they try and kill with the Chandra. If they try and kill something with the Chandra. So I think the only thing that they can have now is some sort of board wipe that they would have drawn. I don't see what else they could do here. So blue colors, red, red. You're going to pay 1 more for that Chandra, unfortunately. Costs 5. Okay. And then you're going to try and kill something. So target creature. Can you do this instant speed? I don't know if they could do this at instant speed, but I mean, we have to blink it. Oh shit, I stacked this wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Yep. That's pretty brutal. Oh my god, I can't believe we did that. I can't believe that we stacked it wrong. Oh no. I'm really sorry guys. This is so embarrassing. Yeah, this is just the game, right? So we lose. And I'm recording. Yep. 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 I think we're just gonna concede this. Okay. So that was interesting. What do we want against them? We don't have anything to really interact with their... the Greater Gargadon is not really going to come into play. So I think we just want to bring in more stuff just to beat down. They might have board wipes. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Okay, I mean, we just have to like... So this is why Magic Online is so fucking dumb, isn't it? Like... There's no opportunity for you to like try and restack things. And sometimes, you know, you just click the wrong thing and then you lose the game. Right? Like if this was like real life, I would have said, okay, so you get the card back and then I look at your hand and then I take, you know, the restore balance back. Like, I wouldn't even have to do the motions, right? I would just say what I would have done. So Magic Online is a bit unforgiving in that way. It's all good. It's just a game, and we just have to be more careful in the future. Yeah. I could imagine a lot of people would have gotten really angry. Actually, what I have done in the past in situations like this, when I was the opponent, not if I was playing a league, but if I was just playing like a cute game, I have in the past just conceded to my opponent when they made mistakes like that, you know, because it's just annoying, right? Like, okay, so we can't target our opponent. However, we got this Thalia, which is probably going to be really good. So let's play this Ghost Quarter. And they are on the good old one-lander. So we can do it like at one point we can do something where we flicker Wisp and then we and then we Tidal Scholar them. So I think for now I just want to put out the thing that deals the most damage. You know, they might just be stuck on. Yeah, things cost 2 mana now. Let's just keep playing out stuff. So now we get a little bit of protection going here as well. Yeah, okay. So they just... That's fair. I don't know if they play... So some of these decks, some of these Restore Balance decks, they play like these... There's like these artifacts where you can tap them for mana, and then you can pay them for free if you return a basic land to your hand. So maybe if they play... No, because we play our Scholars and our Aether Vials, which are all artifacts, and I don't really want to, you know, tax myself too much. So this hand is just terrible, right? These Wasteland Stranglers are not going to do anything unless he plays. So I think we want some sort of 2-drop. Either, yeah, some sort of 2-drop we want, definitely. So we got our 2-drop, but we don't have a land. However, we get a scry, and we get, yeah. Okay, good. Yep. Yep. Okay. They played a Vision. We got a Wasteland Strangler for that. So I still think we just play this. We just want to get our beats going. Let's make sure we click this out, just so we have it ready. So next turn we want to play the Thalia, I think, just to make sure that if they start like getting fetch lands and stuff, that they come into play tapped. We just want to slow down our opponent, right? Just want to make sure that whatever they do, like we are just in full defense mode here. I don't want to play this Arbiter. I mean, the Thalia in this situation it's just better. If he had like an any fetch lands coming into play now will come into play tapped, like that, right? So that's all good. There's a Selfless Spirit. So I don't think we have to play the Selfless Spirit just yet. I think we can get away with playing this Arbiter. And then they would have to pay more mana to... if they have like a Supreme Verdict or something like that. 2 mana. Oh, do you understand how this works? Oh yeah, they do. Okay. Okay, so we swing. Let's play this Wasteland Strangler. Let's kill our own Tidal Scholar. Put this into their graveyard. And do your worst. What do you got? They path this. Okay, so we can't search because we are also affected by our own arbiter. However, they do need to sort of like draw something here. Okay, so let's attack. We have lethal, so they need to react to that. So maybe they have like a... Okay, so they have a lightning bolt. That's fair enough. So now we just want to play something which is sort of like big enough. So the good thing about this now, if they have like a board wipe, we still get a creature back. They do have 5 cards in hand, so I mean the chances of them having some sort of removal seems pretty high. Okay. Pithing Needle. Okay. So they're gonna say Shambling Vent. Yep. They do. So let's go attacking. So I guess they want to kill the Arbiter. Or they don't. Okay. So now they can't fetch. And then we just play this, protect ourselves from like a board wipe on the other side. All right. Good game, opponent. Okay, so far so good. So we should have been 4-0 rather than 4-1. It's 11 o'clock now. Maybe I should just stop it here now, and then we can continue either on Sunday when I come back from Scotland, or on maybe during the weekend. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed all my punts, and I hope you enjoyed the deck. I think the deck is great. I always thought the deck was great. However, I thought right now that the mono white version was better, or the green white Death and Taxes version was better. But maybe right now, maybe the Eldrazi and Taxes deck is just really good. If you want to see more, please comment in the comment section, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to see more content. And have a great weekend, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. What the hell, did I not stream? Why did I not stream?